What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and I'm back in the building. And I want to briefly talk about Real Housewives of Potomac. I have not figured out if I want to do just brief reviews because this show is not like Real Housewives of Atlanta where it's super duper interesting. I don't want to talk about every little thing, just the important things that's going on. So for right now, it'll be like a little extra of what I just, catch up on everybody and what they're doing. Okay, so let's get started with Giselle. Giselle and Ashley seem to have a great rapport with each other, and it's nice to see them getting along because in the past they have not gotten along that well. Basically Ashley let Giselle know about what was going on with her situation with Michael, her husband, and it turns out that Michael had put Ashley out. Pretty much told her to get her shit and she can get on out. And it's just like, how you go? That's your wife. So how the fuck is you gonna tell your wife that? But I never felt that positive about Ashley and Michael's relationship because I just felt like it was too much about Ashley being young and Michael being the older guy. And, when you deal with the older man, he's going to try to be controlling. Well, fuck that. He ain't gonna try to be controlling. He will be controlling because that was fucked up how he had Ashley move out of there and she was telling Giselle about that. And then they showed her, Ashley, with her friend, and she then moved into this apartment and now she's thinking about going back. Now that her lease is up, and I'm just looking like, why are you moving back in? And this man puts you out, and then he doesn't really want you to make decisions about the restaurant that you guys have. I was just like, I didn't feel like it was a good idea, but I guess the heart wants what it wants, honey. It would be my motherfucking heart, okay? I would be done with Michael's old ass. And he old and white, Brandy. Brandy loves a black older man. That's what you should try to get, Ashley. Maybe it won't be that bad. I don't know, honey. These men, they be doing too much. Anyways, next we have Monique. I don't know if y'all followed me last year. I was not a big fan of Monique. She talks too much. She brags too much. And my life this and everything is this. And, so her nanny didn't quit on her ass. So now she has to watch her own kids. And I'm looking like, bitch, what is the problem? You got a husband, you got money. I just feel like when you have a husband and you got money, you can take care of two kids. And she talking about, well, they under 5. And I get that it could be stressful when you got these kids that's under 5, but you had them. You take care of them. She says she's still managing the properties that they have. So she's doing that and, doing little business meetings so she could become the best businesswoman that she could be. She's about to throw Chris this lavish 40th birthday party. And he was like, well, who paying for this? And and she was like, she got quiet and he was like, oh, I'm paying for it. Well, I don't know. We don't want you doing what you did last time. Y'all remember she had that real expensive party for that fucking baby that the baby didn't fucking need and won't remember, but whatever. Y'all know that's pretty much how that fucking Monique is. I think Monique is very beautiful. Her children, especially that little daughter of hers, you guys, little model baby. That baby is gorgeous. I was just sitting there looking at that baby like, wow, beautiful. And the son, and he's handsome as well. But yeah, she wants to throw this over the top party, and it's just like, here we go again, Monique, with the money. You always gotta spend all this fucking money all the time. Whatever. Her husband lets her get away with that dumb shit, so that's on him. Next, we got Robin. Juan is in a better financial position. He is actually, a coach now. He also will be in charge of managing, I guess, the boys and their little, they're going to be playing football as well, so he's going to be training them when it comes to that. Robin says that things are pretty much the same with her and Juan. You know, they still having a little bit of sex. And I'm like, Robin, your self-esteem, you are a beautiful woman. You're gorgeous. But you sitting up here settling for crumbs, talking about, oh, we have a little sex here and there. You should be happy. You beautiful. You in your prime. You should be having all the sex your heart desires with a man that loves you. So I don't know if her and Juan is actually going to admit that they're together and that they love each other. I hope that they fucking do, because Robin, you are looking like a fucking clown. We are now on season 3 and it's more of the same shit. And I know this is just the first episode, but it's like, damn, you know, is y'all together or you're not? Anyways, on top of Robin, you know, holding down her family and this, that, and the other with Juan and the kids, she has been there for Karen. And we learn of Karen's husband's tax situation. And Robin has been there for her and listened to her. And I guess Karen contacted Robin like, well, bitch, you the only other bitch on this show, you know, that had financial problems. So if anybody understands this situation, you know, it has to be you. Remember last season, they made a big deal about Karen moving to Great Falls because of some money issues her and her husband may be having. Well, it looks like that is everybody's suspicions this year, because they shot back to I guess a scene that Robin, and I'm glad they got rid of fucking Charisse and her boring uptight ass. I dislike her more than Karen, actually. But yeah, they shot back to Robin, Charisse, and Monique all talking about Karen's, you know, problems and how Robin had talked with her, and, you know, Karen's husband is going through this tax issue. They also show Juan talking to Robin because Robin is supposed to meet Karen for lunch. And at this lunch, Karen wants to thank her personally, you know, for being there for her during such a rough time. But Juan pretty much tells Robin, hey, don't be messy, just hear her out. Robin acts like she has these doubts, like, well, I don't know if she's telling me the complete truth. And Robin, it's her business. When you was having your financial issues, you didn't want fucking Ashley exposing your shit, and she did. You didn't like that shit. So now I think it's kind of funny that now it's off on somebody else. You're interested in exposing everything that's going on with Karen. And yes, Karen is over the top and she's the grand dame and she thinks she all that. I can take Karen for who she is, because Karen has never gave me nothing different. Okay, she's always been the way that she is. But Robin, I do feel like you are being petty and childish by trying to expose her getting together with Charisse and the other girls, and discussing Karen's business like that. I just felt like it was classless. You should go back to when you and Juan was struggling, and even Juan told your ass, don't be messy like Ashley. Don't do that. Just be a friend. But you didn't listen. Okay, so let's get to Giselle. We got Giselle. She's back looking more beautiful than ever. Giselle is one of my favorite people on this show. Giselle and Karen are actually my favorites. Giselle is with her girls, having a good time. You know, she's trying on the different, you know, she does a little makeup, every hue, beauty, whatever she do, you guys. Y'all know what she got. She does FaceTime with her man, telling him she misses him, and, you know, she hasn't seen him in 2 days. And they showed a couple of clips of her girls and how they're growing up. All her daughters are absolutely beautiful. She got the twins. And then that first daughter, Grace, looks a lot like Giselle. So they do FaceTime with him. And I felt like their whole interaction with him was really nice and cordial and fun. Giselle seems like a fun parent. So I like that about her. So that's pretty much what happened with her. And next we get we have Karen talking to her husband about the financial issue. And basically Karen is Karen, everybody is saying you lying, sis, and I have to admit you probably are lying, because your man Mr. the Black Bill Gates said that he already talked to you about this. And you was like, well, I don't remember. I didn't know nothing about this. And what can we do? You know, she wants more information. Ray is not giving her more information. And she feels a certain type of way because she's just like, we're married and we should be going through this together. He should be telling me more things. So I guess you did know, but you didn't know. Bitch, I'm going to take it as you didn't know, Karen. You need to just own it, Karen. It's not even a bad thing because it don't affect your finances. It is bad for your husband. I get that, but it's not like it's you because apparently both of them have separate accounts and everything. So, I mean, it's just like, just admit you knew about it, Karen, and you didn't expect it would be this bad. But yeah, she claiming she didn't know, y'all. So anyways, the last scene is with basically her and Robin, and she's thanking Robin for being there for her. And Robin is just like, well, I'm glad I was able to be there for you, but I have to admit, I don't even know if you was telling us the whole truth. Like, I felt like you was leaving certain things out. And me and the girls, you know, we felt like this is probably why you moved to Great Falls because, you know, you was having this financial issue. And then Karen is like, what? You've been discussing my business with the girls? And, you know, they shot back to a clip of her talking to Sharice and, Monique and, you know, gossiping about Karen, which I felt was very tacky, but they're on this fucking show and that's what the fuck they do. I understand that much, but I didn't like that. I don't really care for Robin because Robin keeps trying to make it look like Karen is a fake ass bitch. And yeah, Karen lies. I'll say this. Karen does lie and that does not make Karen look good, but I feel like Karen really owns who she is. Robin, you are with a man that you are divorced from, but you still sleep in the same bed with him. Then you had your own financial issues where somebody stole money from you. So it's like, how the fuck can you really judge Karen? And Karen was letting your ass have it at that table. She was just like, sweetie, you sitting up here talking about me, but guess what? You're alone. You are alone, and you know that you're alone. And that shit got under Robin's skin, honey. Robin did not want to hear that. She came there to blast Karen and to let her know that she thinks she acts like, you know, she's more than what she is. But no, Robin, Karen got your motherfucking ass together. Because she is just like, you just need to stop. You know what I'm saying? I don't like how you done told all my fucking business to these motherfucking women. It was all supposed to be between me and you. You betrayed my trust. I will never trust you again. And you bitches, Karen, you know Robin ain't your friend. Why you ain't just called Giselle? But like I said, y'all, I think she called Robin because Robin is the only other bitch on here that's struggling financially. But now Robin claims that her and Juan, you know, they done got a bigger house there in a better place. But still, there's a reason why, Robin, she reached out to you. So you should have felt offended by that, honestly. But yeah, Robin, you know damn well you don't even like Karen like that. And I don't like that you were not really supportive. You couldn't wait to just blast her husband on this money. And it just seemed like you were being judgmental. You were being fake. Karen, if you knew about these taxes, I feel like you should just own it once and for all. You know, that way these girls, you know, they know what to expect from you. But when you lie, and Bravo dragged your ass, Karen, because they played that clip back where you sitting up here talking about you didn't know nothing about the tax situation, but Ray clearly just told you he discussed it with you. And then you go tell Robin, well, I didn't know. He didn't tell me nothing. I ain't know nothing about it, you know. And it's like, girl, you knew something. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say, you guys, on Real Housewives of Potomac. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It is your girl, Brand New, and I am out.